So my name is Chris Van Pelt. I am co-founder and chief information security officer at Weights and Biases. I like my coffee as a good old French press. Maybe with, oh look, I've got my little emoji too. French press, a little oat milk lately has been more my jam. Sometimes half and half. But yeah, just a good French press. But it's like good beans, you know, like the fancy hipster coffee shop for sure.
What are some things that you can give us as advice, as like easy wins to make sure that A, if we are bringing on new tooling, we've got our checks and balances and we're good on that? And then B, just like in general, how can we assure success?
I think first, like start thinking about it from the beginning. Like even when you are a small startup working on something, there are, a few things that will go a long way in ensuring you're going to be able to develop software securely. So one is like least privilege, which is, it's tricky, but it's really important. So like the easiest thing when you're like giving new engineers access to say your AWS account is give them like some permissions that let them do basically like everything. That is bad. You want to, limit the permissions of what anyone on the team can do and hopefully get that into Terraform and make it really easy to maybe give people temporary escalations and then bring them down. The other pieces are just using good security tooling. So set up scanning of any Docker containers that are being built for CVEs. If you ever deliver these to enterprise customers, they're going to find them before you do if you aren't doing that, which is embarrassing. And it should be easy to just update the dependencies there and have, a vulnerability kind of management system like Dependabot on GitHub will tell you. I think it's especially gnarly in the JavaScript ecosystem. There's just so many dependencies and so many CVEs out there, but staying on top of that is important because your customers can see it and their teams are going to be concerned about these things. What else? Yeah, keep track of vendors. Like from the beginning, when you decide to like use some third-party service, first step back and say, okay, what data are we giving them and what classification does it fall into? So you can think of like highly confidential, kind of secret, but not terribly confidential, and then just low risk. And for anything high, you should be like confident that they are a mature vendor that has like a SOC 2 type 2 attestation or some accreditation, because eventually you're going to have to tell your customers who your sub-processors are. And they're going to, be pretty concerned if you're using this other, brand new startup that maybe won't have those accreditations.